What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR. I got another requested topics video to share with all of you today, and in response to some of your guys' requests, I'm just going to give my quick thoughts on the recent major event that took place on the last episode of Family Guy involving the death of Brian Griffin, and just my initial thoughts on it. Well, in many ways, when I saw that moment happen, there was a mixture of feelings. One was shock, bit upset, and a bit of sadness, but maybe it was deceptive sadness, and I'll talk why. For starters, I didn't really think they were serious. I still don't. Like today, it's Wednesday, so like happy Thanksgiving. But I don't really think that the guys at Family Guy are really serious on really keeping Brian Griffin dead permanently and replacing him with this stupid dog. If I remember, his name was like Vinny, which I personally don't think he's gonna last. I think this is just one of those events that they do in order to gain just social media attention. Something like this would definitely spark a lot of controversy and definitely a lot of media talk, which, you know, I've been hearing this being talked throughout all social medias. I've actually been even seeing this on the news, surprisingly. And I don't think it's real because it makes no sense to really kill off an essential character who's really been with Family Guy and part of the Griffin family since the beginning. And Brian is such an essential character. He has so many dimensions to his character. He's had so many great episodes. He's had such great character development. But most importantly, not only do I share his name, spelled the exact same way, but he acts as the counterpart to my all-time favorite Family Guy character, Stewie. So most of Stewie's best episodes involved him having interactions with Brian. I mean, just look at all the seasons that have gone by. Anytime Stewie has done anything significant, he's always done it with Brian, or he's talked to Brian about it, and they've had the best adventures together. I mean, everyone in the Griffin family has a counterpart. Peter, you have Lois, Chris has Meg, Stewie had Brian. So to kill off Brian, you really are killing off the one person that really makes Stewie as great as a person or as entertaining as he's always been. I would say Stewie's at his best when he is interacting with Brian. And it just seems so random. It seems so out of place for them to kill off such an essential character. I mean, it would be the equivalent of the guys at Fox wanting to kill off Bart Simpson from The Simpsons because they feel like they want to do something new. You're not going to do that because Bart Simpson is such an important part of the Simpsons family. You take him out, and you're definitely going to... The atmosphere is going to completely change, and that is exactly what I believe will happen if this whole death thing is true. Now, again, I'm not buying it. A lot of people are really taking it seriously. I've seen tons of petitions, you know, saying that they want Brian back, or we're going to stop watching Family Guy if they're really killing off Brian. I think we should give it a good episode or two to see if they're serious. I don't think they are. I think this is going to move into some type of subplot where Stewie is going to go back in time, because as we all know, Stewie is like a master inventor and engineer, and he's gone through time several times. So I've heard a theory that next episode will have Stewie go back in time to figure out like who ran Brian over with the car, and then it's been speculated that it's the new dog that actually kills off Brian. So Stewie's going to go back in time and save Brian before he's died, or maybe they'll kill off this stupid replacement dog they think is going to work. So those are just my initial thoughts. My initial thoughts are that if this is true and they really are killing Brian Griffin, I'm going to be personally upset. I'm not saying that I'm going to immediately stop watching Family Guy, but I may not enjoy the show as much as I used to. I still don't think it's true. I think this is just some subplot that they're working with. I do think Brian Griffin will be back in 2-3 episodes max. I think they just want to do a shocking event, like the infamous Who Shot JR twist in Dallas, and you know how big that was. So I think we're just going through that moment here in Family Guy. I mean, just as another example, remember the whole Who Shot Mr. Smithers? Not Mr. Smithers, Who Shot Mr. Burns storyline from The Simpsons. This is basically the same thing. That's how I'm treating it. So again, calm down. I'm not upset. I just think this is a really good story plot. I hope they don't run with it permanently. I cannot wait to see Brian back, and I can't wait to see the interactions with Brian with the family, and especially Stewie. But tell me what your guys' thoughts. How do you feel about this supposed death of Brian Griffin? Are you upset? Do you think he's come back? Do you think this whole thing is BS, or do you really think they're going to kill him off, and are you going to stop watching Family Guy? I would like to know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you like this video, feel free to like, comment down below, and please subscribe to check for my future movie, video game reviews, and topic videos like this one. And you can press also one of the links in the description down below to follow me on Twitter or friend me on Facebook, and I will be sure to friend you and follow you back. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I will see you next time.